Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is Sunday, March 8th, 2020. If you're watching the VODs on YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you are so inclined, head on over to twitch.tv/OtakuShowboat to leave a follow to be notified when I go live Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to approximately 1 p.m. US Eastern Time. You can do all of the social stuff through the links below the video, including supporting Pydew mods development at patreon.com/Pydew and myself at patreon.com/Otaku Showboat. And if I seem a little bit tired today, that is because today in the United States is the daylight savings time transition yet again. We have sprung forward in the United States, so it's definitely time for lots more coffee because my body says that it is an hour earlier than what it actually is right now. Thank you, Daylight Savings Time, for your wonderful things that you bring. Oh right, you bring absolutely nothing and we just do this because that there is no valid reason for it. It's just a thing we do at this point. Anyway, let's get into the game. There's nothing of note that happened between last time and this time. Yes, stupid clock change. That's all it is. It's just let's change the time for the sake of changing the time. Because we need more daylight in summer. Because we need more daylight in summer. You know, the first day of summer being the longest day of the year. No, but we need more. We need more daylight during the time of year with the longest days. Clearly, we need more daylight during the time of year with the longest days. Anyway, so we were working towards filtration media. That's what we were working towards last time. Last time we finished the aluminium setup. Yeah, we did train station aluminium and finished with the graphite and lime builds for it. So, yay, all of that is taken care of at this point. We now have the aluminium and the duralumin on the train network. Our glorious train network. And yeah, we're going to be working towards molybdenum. Just have to slightly adjust things a little bit. I've noticed that I have a tendency to look this way and talk. To look this way and talk, and yeah, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. I also have noticed that I have a tendency on the VODs to forget to add the end screen elements at times. I just added it to, you know, the last 10 videos that went up on YouTube. Just, they didn't have the end screen stuff on them. So those are there now. Maybe folks should remind me if they're not present when the videos go live. Be like, hey, you forgot to do the things. It's not supposed to be a completely blank screen for the last, like, 20 seconds of the videos. Yeah, that would be ideal. You need air. You need air. Yeah, that's what you need. You need air. We need more air. More air is required. I don't even know how much air we need, but it's more. More. That there. All the air. You can have all of the air. I think that's 2 more than I really need, but anyway. Nitrogen. Nitrogen for the activated carbon. Yeah, that's what we were working on last time. We finished the activated carbon. So we have non-zero amounts of that. 15 megajoule fuel value. Interesting. How much coal dust is it? Hold up, wait. How much? What step of this is? It's this step. How much? It was 10, right? 30. Okay. Okay. 30 into 5. Uh. Okay. Math. Math. 30 over 5. 6. 6 times 3. 18. So that is a loss of fuel value from coal dust into activated carbon. A slight loss. It's 18 megajoules of coal dust per activated carbon, which is 15. So it's three whole megajoules we lose making activated carbon. Oh noes. Oh noes. We lose the megajoules. Maybe that should be looked at. Cough cough. Cough cough. We lose energy. I mean, it makes more sense to lose energy. It will always make more sense to lose energy than to somehow magically gain energy from stuff. But yeah. So filtration media. I have these up here. I need gravel for it though. We've got the purest of sand ready to go. We've got the absolute purest of sand with the tailings going all the way up to our glorious Nexalit production zone. So the tailings are going there with excess being voided. But I need to like do this now. That's a lot of stuff. You know, it probably would be better to instead of using those really small buildings to use ever so slightly larger buildings. That might be a better option, to use the ever so slightly larger buildings that move just a bit faster. Rather than having 6, I think we could get away with like 2 or 3. Use that. So this is 5. That would be 3. 2. That would be, yeah, 2. Hey, what did I just say? It's like, oh, we could get rid of these 6 and replace it with just 2 of these. 2 of these. Good. Better. Why 2 of these rather than 6 of the others? Because there's this convenient little number of pure sand called 15 per second per automated factory. That makes this a heck of a lot simpler. A heck of a lot simpler. Now, I just need to think about... I have to math now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're fine on that front. I just need to have space. Glorious space to do that right there. And we're good. Pure sand. Hey, there's the pure sand. I don't know how much microfiber I make per second. How much microfiber do I make per second, potentially? I have like a ton of microfiber, by the way, just hanging out. Just, you know, hanging. Oh, I sort of limited the thingy. I have 0.25. That is a little bit less than 1. That is a marginally less than 1. So we need more of this. Like seriously. Yeah. Just scale. Scale all the things. This is not a good idea. Just, by the way, this will not end well. Why will this not end well? Because reasons. Reasons. Kickalk being reason the primary. Although I do have a bit of raw fiber just hanging out. I do have a bit of raw fiber hanging out. I need more. I need MOAR, more. So yeah, we're just gonna, you know, do a little bit of addition. Just a little bit of addition here. Just need a few more thingies. Then I need to like review the kickalk. See if we have anything better. Of course we don't have anything better at the moment on the kickalk. Why am I carrying those things around? I don't need those things. Be free, my minions. Yes, there we go. The logistics. I know things are a little bit off if the logistics robot count is somehow not 1337. If it's not that, then it means bad things have happened. And I am carrying around stuff. So yeah. Microfiber. We've got more microfiber happening. I need to figure out something to do with all of the stupid biomass that comes out of this. I need to actually use biomass now. Ahem. For something, because that's just going to fill up all of my storage. I'm pretty sure I already have a few thingies. Oh, I apparently have a few cages. Just a few cages. Yes, I have a bit of a backlog of just about everything. Yeah, I think I might need a few more chests. Just a few more chests. Yes, burn the fuel. Burn the fuel. I think I will have to. I think I will have to, unless there's a better thing for biomass. What can I do with the biomass? Make biofilm! If only I had rayon. I don't need rayon for biofilm. What? Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do with the excess biomass, but then I need to figure out what to do with the biofilm. Because once the biofilm is done, I mean, I could use it for like excess CO2. Like I could do that. I could do aromatics with if I wanted to spend or find syngas, or I could do methanol. Fungal substrate, I don't think that's going to be worth it. Same with like the fertilizer stuff for now. For now, might not be as worth. Oh, it's used in bakelite. It's used in bakelite, which we will be needing for PCB2s, actually. Gets used in some of the caged basic stuff. Fish! Fish! Hey! Fish! We have a winner. We have a winner. It's fish. There's our biomass sink right there. It's fish. But first, let's like do this thing. Also, hello, Pyadon and King. Nice to see the two of you today on this wonderful of daylight savings time days for the U.S. Apparently, EU is in 2 weeks from now before their daylight savings transition. So, you know, stream is just going to be a little bit off for a couple of weeks for all the European viewers, which I'm sure is the majority of people that watch the stream. Just because of the timings of things. So yeah, gravel. I really don't like doing this particular method of getting gravel, but it will work all the same. It shall work just the same. I need these. How much gravel do I need? I did not look. Gravel. 25. Joy. Oh, the joy of gravel. Yeah, about that. That's like 5 iron per second. No. Nah. Crushed stone. I could. I mean, I have stone. And that's a really high throughput thing too, right? That process is it's a fast recipe. If my memory is serving correctly, I need to find a jaw crusher. The stone to gravel is pretty fast. Is it 25 though? It is a pretty good recipe. It is 15 out of 20. Joy! I just need, like, epic amounts of stone then. Granted, I have the epic amounts of stone. I've got 5 yellow belts of stone and not a single thing using it yet. So, shall I request stone to crush into gravel to then shove into these glorious thingies? Yeah, that will work ish. I just, need the twain. I need the twain station. Requester. And then lots of belt. Lots of belt. I think I have one free requester up here. Yeah. Oh, that's inconvenient. Such inconvenient spacing. I'm going to redo this. Yeah. I only need the 2 belts out of this. I can just keep the wire on here and use this as the thingy. I can also save belt by... Where are you? There you are. By compressing the stone. Oh, and just for reference, stone is a vanilla item, so when I compress it with Deadlock's stacking, I can actually void compressed stone. Just one of those things, just load order stuff, is I can void stacked vanilla stuff. I cannot currently void the stacked PyMods stuff. And that's just something that needs to be changed on my stacking mod that I'm using. I have to do some sort of manual edit to it that I haven't gotten around to. Just, because. Because I haven't. So you just need to, I have to add stone. Just stone. Just bring me the stone. Do not do that side, though. Excuse me? Stuff things? So, hey, it's waiting patiently. That is what I want it to do. I want it to wait patiently. Nope. Not there. We're going to take this little setup. Yeah, remove the dependencies and all that. Yeah, pretty sure it's just a dependency thing. They put the dependency just because that's good form. Like, hey, it needs to load after this, but actually it doesn't necessarily have to, just by how they're doing the stacking. If it's in final fixes, and if the Pi suite does not add any items, doesn't define any entities in final fixes, which it doesn't, then it inherently will get loaded after the entities for the Pi suite exist. Because so the reason that the deadlock stacking 5 pyandons, because that's the version I use, it's a modification of the 4 pyandons. The reason why it has those dependencies, in my mind, is because, hey, it does not want to define stacking for entities that do not yet exist. Right? Also, we have the non-zero filtration media. Just for reference, doing that, we now have the non-zero filtration media. We just need like lots of glass, like lots of glass. It's only 6 per second of glass, but anyway. So we have filtration media. We just need to get it like onto trains. That would be great. Yeah. So it's trying to avoid the possibility that it will try to add stacking recipes to entities that do not exist yet. But as it turns out, because it's doing the recipes for stacking in final fixes anyway, that process inherently is the last thing the game does. So all of the entities from the Pi suite are already loaded by the time it goes through the final fixes phase. And then, because it's deadlocks, because it starts with D, it runs the final fixes stuff for deadlocks before the Pi suite. It would do that before the Pi suite does its final fixes, which is when the script for voiding recipes happens. That defines the voiding recipes. So, just by removing the dependencies, it will just fall into place, because with the dependencies on the deadlocks mods, it forces everything to happen after the Pi suite, including the final fixes stuff. So the final fixes for the Pi suite would happen before the deadlock stuff, and that is the problem we have right now. All you have to do is rename the deadlock mod? No, what you have to do is remove the dependencies on deadlock stacking 5 or 4 pyandons mods. Remove the dependencies for the Pi suite. Just remove the Pi suite dependency from it completely. Because everything that they do happens after the entities in the Pi suite are already loaded by the game. And by removing the dependencies, it forces the Deadlocks mod to add its stacked recipes before the Pi suite adds its voiding recipes for burners. So in that way, you'll be able to actually burn in burners things like stacked sand and stacked pure sand and stacked gravel. Just if you had a whole bunch of gravel and you had stacked gravel, you could void the stacked gravel and void the stacked sand or the stacked pure sand just by removing the dependencies. And it's simple enough. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. So yeah, we have stuff. And we apparently don't have glass. Why do we not have glass? Glass? Oh. This would be a reason why we do not have glass here. Why do we not have glass on my trains? Why is my train system not bringing me glass? Do I not have a request for glass? That sounds a lot like me. This is the... Excuse me. You are... copper. I do not have a request for glass. Oops. Oops. I totally don't have a request for glass. Wonderful. No, the chance for ash would be the exact same. Because a stacked item just counts as one item, so it wouldn't have any effect on the chance for ash. Even though it's an item representing 5 items, it's still just one item in the end. So, I need more. More train station. More mall train station. Isn't that going to be glorious? We need more. More to the mall. And as long as let's get the spacing right on this. That is, yeah, that's the spacing. Right there. And grab I have a blueprint for this somewhere. Yeah, that just saw it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. There it is. Yes. The names. Yeah, names. Mall. Glass. Huzzah. Mall glass. That doesn't actually matter. That doesn't do anything. Da-dee-dee-da. Yeah, give glass. Give all of the glass. All of the glass. Yeah, that would be great. Handy. Nifty stuff. Sure, it can go into those just fine. Just be sure that you, include that on the stuffs. Yeah. Where's the train? Train! There it is. Isn't it nice when things just function? It's nice when things just function, right? Although I do need to have, like, enough Logibots to do 6 per second from here over to here. Just casually. Also, you know, having some charging might help along the way. Where's my charging? Charging. Yeah, the right there would be great. Right there would be great to have a couple of charging stations. Auto saving. Also right there. Okay. Consistent supply of the filtration media now. Now to get it on a train. Oh boy. Oh, joy, oh bliss. Now to actually have a separate train station entirely to load the stuffs. Yeah, now I need to load the stuffs. This presents an interesting challenge. Shall I have my robots, like, go here? Just add another thing right over here. But then I need a spot for it to live. Spot for it to live. The train as it sits and does absolutely nothing. I also need, like, more of these doohickeys, like, a lot of them. I would like to have some of those, as well as some of these. That would be ideal. Bring me the stuffs. Did stream start earlier today? It started at the normal time, but it's daylight savings time in the United States this week. So today, starting today, is daylight savings in the U.S. So the clocks went ahead 1 hour, which means that in Europe, we are 1 hour early than normal, and it will continue to be this way until Europe also enters daylight savings time 2 weeks from now. So that is just what's going to happen. Because US has a different timing on daylight savings for when it happens compared to the rest of the world. Because we can. Thank you. Thank you, Bush Jr., for doing that. If I am remembering correctly, that was a thing that happened under George Bush. That whole change. That was a long time ago now. It's hard to believe, but yeah, that's how long it's been since that happened. So yes, technically, things happened. Glorious things have happened. Daylight savings time has happened. Now, unlike everything else, this is gonna be requester stations. Slash supply station. We're going to load here. Yeah, we're gonna do this thingy. I got a thingy. Yeah. You and you and you and you. Filtration media, all of it. Grab all the filtration media, load it into these, just forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever. No, that can be exactly what it is. This is filtration media supply. I'll keep the one, even though that's like at this point in time laughable. Yeah, fuel. Fuel is nice. Have some fuel. Filtration media supply 1 until you are full. And you will be filled when you have 4 slots. When you have 4 whole slots filled, I will limit to there on the bulk loaders. So stuff is happening, but I need like other things. I'm realizing how dumb this was. Does Train Supply Manager care about station names? Requester stations have to have unique identifying names. You cannot have stations of the same name for the requester stations. You must have stations of the same name when defining your depots with your supply stations. But otherwise, it doesn't care what the actual names are. The only time train supply manager cares of what the names are is for fuel stations. That is the only time it really cares about what exactly the names are. And even then, you can configure what the exact names are for the train stations for the fuel supplies anyway. Like you can go in and you can edit what it looks for specifically for the for those stations, fuel stations. So I need to get this into a yard, a depot. We don't have a depot around here. We don't have one of those around here, and I'm going to need like more, yes, more going up, and I might need even more out here. So this yard is going to have to exist like down in here somewhere, like down here, and then creep around and back. This will be interesting. Also, goodbye. Yeah, this too. Goodbye. Goodbye things I have no plans on actually using. Just clean things up a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is think. Think a little. Do I just do it here? I guess I can just do it here. Yeah, we'll have it here. We'll have the thing here.